Today we are going to be reteaching box plots, specifically analyzing and interpreting them. So let's look at number 1. The students in Miss Robinson's homeroom measured their heights for their graduation gowns. The data is shown below. So remembering we've got these 5 points. We've got point 1, that's our lower extreme, which is 60. We have this second point here, that's our Q1, which is at 65. We've got our third dot here, that's our median, which is at 66. We've got our Q3 here, which is 70. And we've got our last dot here, which is our upper extreme, and that's 73. For what range is the data the most clustered? So we are looking at this range of values. We've got our first range here, which is our lower extreme to our Q1. Then we've got our second range, which is our Q1 to the median. We have our third range, which is our median to the Q3. And we have our fourth range, which is the Q3 to the upper extreme. So where is it the most clustered? That means clustered means close. So it might be easy to see right here that this is the smallest box, Q1 to median. And it's listed in order for you here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could also calculate the distance here is 5 from 60 to 65. The distance here, 65 to 66, is 1. From 66 to 70 is 4. From 70 to 73 is 3. So the next one's asking, where is it the most spread out? We're looking at these same ranges. These two look close, the yellow and the green. But the longest distance, the most spread out, is this one here, 5 versus 4. So that's your lower extreme to their Q1. That's the first one here. What percent of students are over 70 inches tall? So we've got these 4 sections. Each section represents 25% of the data. So 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. So what percent of students are over 70 inches tall? So I'm going to find 70. That's right here. And specifically, we are looking at over 70. So that means what percent is above 70? We have 25%. For D, what percent of students are under 66 inches tall? So under 66, I see 66 right here. Under means less than. So we have these two sections, 25% plus another 25%, which equals a total of 50%. Let's do another example. Again, this first dot here is our lower extreme. That's at 75. This next part right here is our Q1, which is at 79. The line in the middle of the box is our median, which is 81. The right side of the box is our Q3, which is at 82. And the last one is our upper extreme, which is at 84. And again, remembering we've got 4 sections. Section 1, lower extreme to Q1. Section 2, Q1 to median. Section 3, median to Q3. Section 4, Q3 to upper extreme. So for what range are the data the most clustered? So the closest one, you might be able to look right here and see this one looks the smallest. This green range, which is median to Q3, which is right here. Makes sense. First, second, third range. First, second, third range. Where is it the most spread out, so that's our widest range. Right here, this looks like the longest range, the lower extreme to the Q1. And if you measured, 75 to 79 is 4, 79 to 81 is 2, 81 to 82 is 1, and 82 to 84 is 2. So that matches. Now we're looking at our percentages. What percent of days was the temperature less than 82 degrees? So remembering, first section is 25%, next section is 25%, next section is 25%, last section is 25%. So when was it, what percent was less than 82 degrees? So I'm gonna find 82. I see 82 right here. Less than means anything below. So we have the green, pink, and yellow sections. 1, 2, 3. 25%, another 25%, another 25%. So we are adding those three together, which gives us a total of 75% of the data below. What percent of the days was the temperature over 81 degrees? So I find 81, which is right here. Over means above. We have two sections, the green and the blue, so 25% and another 25%, which equals a total of 50%. All right. 2 more reteaches here. The box plot below shows the volunteer service hours performed by students at Warner Middle School. So lower extreme is this first one, that's at 13. Q1 is this next one. It looks like it's in between, so 16.5. Our median is in the middle here, which is 20. Our Q3 is at 23. Our upper extreme is at 27. So we've got our 3 ranges. We've got lower extreme to Q1. We've got our Q1 to the median. We've got our median to the Q3. And the the Q3 to the upper extreme. So these actually look pretty close to each other, so we really need to make sure that we are calculating here. 16.5 minus 13 is 3.5. Here, 20 minus 16.5 is 3.5. Over here, 23 minus 20 is 3. And here, 27 minus 23 is 4. So they're all really close to each other. But the cluster, the closest, the smallest, is this range of 3 right here, which is your median to the Q3. And the spread out, our widest range is right here, your Q3 to your upper extreme. What percent of students volunteered for over 20 hours? Well, we have our 4 sections, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. So for over 20 hours, that means higher than, larger than 20. I find 20 on here. We're talking about above. We have 2 sections above, so 25 plus 25, which gives us a total of 50. What percent of students volunteered for at least 23 hours? At least 23 hours. So I'm going to find 23. At least means greater than or equal to. So anything above 23, there's only 1 section, so just 25%.